Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 34 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and we met Olivier, and I'm very excited to know more about her. Her and Kimberly are like the two characters that I'm just like, give me more. But you know, I'm interested in the North and what the North is doing to alchemy, what that has to do with the automail, because what did she call him? Buccaneer? Like I think she called him Buccaneer. I think that's what she said. But he has an automail, and he kind of inferred that his automail is like superior or different than Ed's. Not just size, but also the way that it works. I don't think that made it any better. Anyway, so I want to know more about the North, the cold, Olivier, Buccaneer, all of it. I want to know all of it. And then we also had Scar fighting Kimberly. Kimberly got speared. Scar and Yoki are like kind of left back. They're going to probably work their way north, but I don't know if they're going to meet up with Marco and May at the cabin where Marco is now in possession of Scar's brother's research material that kind of tells us about alchemy and alchemy and like how like they're different, because I think that that's what May can feel. Because I was thinking about this, like I thought maybe she could just sense like souls, but I think also she can feel the difference, because when she was in Amestris, like she's like, this country feels weird, and it couldn't just be the homunculi. Like I'm figuring she can feel the difference of like the energy maybe that alchemy gives off as opposed to alchemy. So curious. I wish they had like a whole breakdown about it, because that's the stuff that makes my brain tingle, is like learning the difference between the two and why and how. And I know like sometimes you can get like expositioned to death about how something works. And you know, maybe we don't mention midi-chlorians, but you know, we could talk about the Force and just how it gets to people, why certain people are chosen, why some people are affected by it, and why some people aren't. You know, it's kind of like that. I just want to know more about both and how we can use them together or separately. Ooh, could you just be like, aha, alchemy, alchemy? Like, I don't know. So I'm curious about that. We didn't get anything with Bradley in the last episode. Father, the rest of the homunculi, nothing with Envy. Ugh. I don't know if like little gluttony baby is reborn. You know, he need. I hate it because he needs to eat, and we know what he eats. I really like to eat now. I love me some gluttony. I don't know why. He's just a little chubby, cute little baby. We didn't get anything from Roy and Grumman. And I don't know who was with Kimberly and all the stations. Like, I don't know if that was Fallman. It didn't look like him. But I was just like, wait, are these guys familiar? And I wasn't really paying attention so much to the captions like I normally do to like pick up names and stuff. But like, I don't know if we're ever going to see them again. I hope so. But the last time we saw Bradley, he was walking away with Hawkeye, away from his family. You know, I don't know if Salim told him anything about alchemy. Like, there's just so many things that like we don't know what happened to another entire half of the country. But Winnery was told that the boys went north, and that means that like at least they told people where they were going. It's not a surprise, but I was just like, yeah, I could imagine they didn't want to call her and tell her, because like she would worry, and you know, like there's like it also puts her in danger because Bradley threatened her life. So I get it, but I hope she doesn't get curious and decide to go travel north. But also, if she could figure out how to make automail that is good in cold, that's an extra skill set that our girl would have on her resume, and I love that for us. So guys, I'm not going to speculate any further because I don't really know what to speculate about. Just things that I want to see. I don't know. But let's get into it. immediately I get cold. And it's 100 degrees outside right now.
Exposure?
Yes, that's right. You got lucky. You were close to getting frostbite.
Oh.
So does that Buccaneer guy have a different kind of automail or something?
It's no use.
Self-oiling?
Doc. I can't get this thing unstuck.
Hey! My head!
He's a state alchemist. He has a right to know, doesn't he?
You're kidding.
He has the pocket watch.
Here you go.
You mean this kid is the equivalent of a major?
That'll be 100 cents.
Seriously?
This is the North. Get used to it.
What's wrong with you people? Do you have no sense of propriety? That general threatened to tear my arms off!
Hello, little red runt.
Little red runt?
If you have a problem, then now's the time to speak up.
My hair!
Oh. I thought that was a feather. That was actual hair?
It looks awful.
Ice Queen. Great. Haha.
From what I hear, you two are close to my brother, Alex.
I couldn't see him in that.
I want to know it all, including why your armor's empty.
Yeah. Spell.
Actually,
Might as
it's
well.
something we don't like to talk about.
I really think we have to tell her.
I think so too.
Winry's a hostage. Maybe if we can do it without mentioning the Fuhrer or the homunculi.
What are you whispering about?
God! I'm afraid.
I see. So that's why you're looking for this girl with the strange cat.
A strange cat. It's not a cat!
You two are a couple of reckless wretches who cause trouble with every last thing you do.
Sorry.
I don't want people like you in my fort. Honestly, how could the people at Central let these two run around loose?
Be
Get
nice.
out of here right now! At least that's what I'd like to say, but I'm interested in alchemistry.
Okay.
You can never know too much, especially here in the north, where we're right next to Drachma.
Drachma, that's the
If we use it
place,
right.
yeah.
Alchemistry could make an excellent weapon.
Wait a second.
That's not
Alchemistry
really...
is specialized for medical purposes. You can't just...
Be quiet. You're nothing but lapdogs living safely within your city walls. But we are the ones who protect you.
Dang.
We few who are brave enough to defend the country's border.
Ice Queen is right. Yeah. Stone cold.
I believe they may have witnessed some carnage in their time, but I can tell that on the inside they remain soft and weak.
Ouch.
And what's more, they're still hiding something. Those two have a secret they aren't telling us.
I don't think they owe that to you yet. Ice Queen is right. Oh, that's quite a haircut you got there.
It's no fair for you guys to ask all the questions and never answer any.
You really want to know?
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, Ishvalan!
Guys, and Ishvalan!
A Mestrian. It was your people who destroyed the land of my grandfather.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't do it. If it helps. Yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna solve this right here.
I'm sorry, but that's the first time I've heard anyone give me that kind of an answer.
What, you were testing me?
Since the war, the Mestrians always view me with a mixture of guilt and pity. To be honest, I'm getting tired of it.
Oh.
But you're different, aren't you?
Well, what do you know?
Besides, I think people should try to ignore their race and just treat each other as equals.
I don't think you should ignore someone's race. I think their race is what makes them unique, but definitely you should treat them equally.
I did resent the military's actions, and I also had doubts as to why General Armstrong would keep me as her staff officer. The presence of someone with Ishvalan blood could cause discord among the soldiers stationed here.
Probably because she thinks you're strong and not weak.
In short, we do not have the luxury of discrimination here. The blood of several races flows within you, and with that comes varying strengths and values. You can see this country in a way that others cannot.
I love that.
On behalf of the military, I will accept your challenge anytime.
No
That
thanks.
was it.
What a scary
No thanks,
lady.
yeah.
Maybe she said that because she had her troops with her.
That wasn't it at all.
I'll fight you one-on-one!
The look in her eye.
She's fierce. She is very scary. But, like, I'm glad she's on our side. Is she on our side? I have no idea.
These icicles all need to be scraped off. When you're finished, one of my men will show you to your quarters.
Oh, poor Ed. And then there's Al.
Damn, I can't reach.
Is that you?
Who is it? Fallman!
Fullmetal.
Yay!
I thought you were at the Northern Command Center.
I was for a while, but then Northern Command bumped me up here.
I love
They
it.
promoted you.
Yeah.
Look at the jewelry.
Why are you knocking down icicles? They've taken you off the career track?
Oh. Poor Fallman.
All the fort's most important functions, its lifelines, come through here. Even if the fort's attacked, this area will remain safe.
I feel like him saying that means it wouldn't be. Does he know how to do alchemy?
It's coming from underground.
What?
Sounds like someone's digging through the rocks.
See? Safest place to be, my butt. Sloth!
It's so annoying. It's killing me. I guess dying would be a pain too.
Oh my god. Now they have to tell them about the homunculi.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Miles. He's dope.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh my god, we got Olivier and Sloth in the same day. I'm a happy girl.
What is it?
We've got an intruder from under the ground, sir.
Wait, what?
In the safest area. Whoa. Hey, buddy. He was at work for a while. I mean, can they use their alchemy? They weren't able to outside, but I think that was because it was cold. Oh, he's sleepy.
You're sleeping!
Yeah, he's Sloth. He tired.
Go dig a hole. How annoying. What a pain.
You mean he doesn't know?
I don't think he's heard about us from Father or Fuhrer Bradley.
Fantastic. Oh, God.
I saw you talking to the intruder like you knew who he was.
No, we weren't!
Your lies won't fool me.
In the way.
Not lying!
Yeah,
We
maybe
never
we
even
should,
met
like,
that
aim
guy.
your gun at this guy instead of the Elric brothers.
This place
Oh,
big.
he was chained up.
Can I stop digging now that I'm here?
I kind of feel bad for Sloth. You're just gonna go over and pull on levers? Don't do that. Don't. Oh, he's gonna accidentally do it. Okay. Okay. He's just a bumbling around. He's just finding his way by accident. I don't know if they just had him digging to just dig until he got here, if this was like the place that he was supposed to land. He doesn't seem like he follows like a map or anything. It just seems like he just bumbles around so far. Oh my goodness. Sup, big boy?
Don't move!
Oh! How you doing, Sloth baby?
Put it out.
Sir!
He's fine.
I know that I hit it.
You did. You did.
General, we have tanks!
Will they work?
Have the trials been completed?
We don't need to worry about trials.
Great. I feel like saying like we don't have to worry like means that we should worry. Or this is gonna be an amazing moment, but
The first round's locked and loaded. Fire! Yeah! Dead on!
so do we take the fuses out so we don't have explosions, but we just have like the force of like the shell hitting him? Yup. Okay, that did something. How many hits can he take though?
Dig a hole.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, I'm like, are you gonna use your alchemy, Ed?
It won't work.
She didn't seem
Try
impressed
whatever you
at
want
all.
to, but he won't die.
He won't.
How does a kid like you know something like that, huh?
You gotta tell him.
You will answer all my questions clearly and completely. First off, how do you know about that thing? Are you a Drachman spy?
I'm not.
Oh my god. They're obsessed with Drachman.
What is that thing?
Say it. Say it!
I can't answer.
Who does that thing work for?
I can't answer that.
Then tell me what that thing's made of.
His body structure and compositional elements are probably the same as a human's.
The same as a human's, huh? Buccaneer,
So he's not
bring
human.
me some tank fuel now. We're going to douse it.
Oh.
I told you it won't work, General.
The best that we can hope for is to stop or delay it.
Oh,
so
no.
we'll have to hit it with something even stronger than fire.
What's stronger than fire that
Now
she's
you
gonna
get
douse
to see
him?
the Briggs way, kid.
I'm excited for it. Show me. No! They got me all riled up. They got me all riled up. Okay, yeah, she is the Ice Queen, isn't she? She is. She's not easily swayed. The fact that she was very accepting of Miles and his differences and how she could kind of use that as a way to like be better, that his differences make him an asset rather than, you know, something that he should be kind of exterminated for. Agree. I don't like when Ed said that he's like, I don't see race, I just want equality. And I hate that. That's the equivalent of saying like, I'm colorblind, I don't see color. I do. And I love when people are different than me. I want to know more about them, where they're from, how they grew up. Just, I mean, I think the things that make us different and diverse are the things that make us as human beings beautiful. And I think different people have different experiences that they can bring to the table, places where they've grown up or things that they've witnessed, right? I think life experience of people that have grown up in different places in the world are like something that like makes you more worldly and helps like broaden your horizons. And it's kind of like if you never leave your like little small town, you just never really know other people and you other them a lot. And I'll say like living in Las Vegas for the past 20 years, it's like a melting pot. So I've met people from all over the world. And I will tell you that like traveling the world has made me more cultured and has made me more accepting and loving and more empathetic, as though I need more of that in my life. One day, it's going to be like she was reduced to tears, like literal puddle on the floor. That's Angela. But, you know, I loved that, like, I kind of have that a little bit in common with Olivier, is that it's kind of like, no, the things that make you different are the things that make you valuable. And I agree. Now, she wants to fight a war against Who cares? I mean, me, because she keeps thinking that he's a spy from the country that's north. And I mean, apparently that's what they've been fighting this whole time. Not what everybody in Central and you know, the East have faced. So like, that's their enemy up there. Sloth appearing, I could not have guessed that was going to be this episode, and in that manner. Although as soon as they were like, this is the safest place to be, I was like, I bet it's not. Yeah, I called that, but I didn't think Sloth. It's like there's something coming from underneath the ground. The one and only time we've ever even seen Sloth is when he was mentioned and he was digging. How it didn't pop into my head, but I was like, did they give him a map, or did they just like point him in the right direction and said, dig, buddy? I don't know. He doesn't seem to know who the Elric brothers are, which is great for them, because too many homunculi know who the Elric brothers are. And, you know, I don't blame Ed for not telling her everything about the homunculi, about Bradley, you know, just about Father, and like what to use the alchemy for. She already wants to use alchemy as a weapon, and Al's just like, hey, it's for medical uses. And I don't want her to use it as a weapon either. Maybe like as a defense, you know, I don't know. But and then I thought like Ed couldn't use his alchemy, but like he did finally. I don't know if it's because it was warmer, because they pointed out that it was warmer down in that area. But him not telling her and him kind of like standing his ground, it's kind of like him talking to Miles, and Miles like kind of saying something about emestrins, and you know, like he's tired of them feeling guilty or giving him pity, and instead Ed gave it back to him, and you know, was kind of like I'm not going to be nice to you just because of what happened to your people. And it definitely Miles, you know, was like, wow, that's awesome. Like normally that's not the case. And I don't know if standing up to Olivier and saying, I'm not telling you this, is like one of those things that she'll end up respecting him for. I don't know if he eventually spills. I don't think Al will. Just because if Ed didn't do it, I don't think Al is going to either. Obviously they had to explain their bodies and like why they want the alkahestry. That she's going to try to find May and her funny looking cat. Do they not have pandas? Oh, I really, really enjoy it, actually. Yeah, this whole thing, Fallman's up here. He's off the career track, which I was like, that's unfortunate. But I think that like that might just be Olivier being hard on him and kind of having to earn it a little bit more. Because it seems like a lot of people up there, this way of life with the doctor saying it's just like, you're in the North now. Like it is a different life, and you can't be soft, and you can't be easily rattled, and you can't be emotional, which is kind of probably why Armstrong wouldn't be able to hack it in the North either. And I'm not saying that he's not strong, but it's just like you have to be almost unbreakable to be in the North. And I think that's what Ed is showcasing, is that he is unbreakable. So we definitely have to get some of that metal to make his automail, or to so he can be in the North and have automail. I don't know if Winry knew that or not. And I'm kind of just like, why would she not know that? Like, she's so incredibly smart. Like, of course she knows everything about automail, but like maybe she doesn't, and maybe that's a way for her to learn and utilize. It's kind of like alchemy and alchemy. It's a way for her to utilize another skill that's like really important, you know, like who knows, nuclear winter might happen and she might be like, hey, here's your arms, you know. And anyway, the episode felt so short, and I know that like they're all the same length, like they're not shortchanging me or anything, but it was just like, yeah, why don't you go ahead and you show me what that means? Like she's like, there's some things that are worse than fire, and I was like hypochloric acid? What's worse than fire? I'm intrigued and I'm curious. And then it was like, and you're done. Oh my God. Well, here we go. I'm like mildly mad, but I respect it at the same time. They're just like even doses. So I'm really excited to get into the next episode and figure out what she's going to do about Sloth. Sloth does not seem like he's actually, he's not in on it. Like, he seems really dumb. And I don't mean dumb like he's just a big old stupid lug, but like he doesn't have any like motivation. Like he's just like, I guess I'll keep digging, you know, and it's just like he doesn't. He certainly, if you are a slothful person, you do not have ambitions. So it's not like he's like, well, and now I want to take over the wall. Like that's not something Sloth wants to do. He just want to do, or maybe sleep. I don't know. Maybe they can make him fall asleep. Like, just throw some chloroform at him. Maybe that's what she's saying. There's things worse than fire. But she doesn't know that he's Sloth, and they don't know that he's Sloth. Only I know that he's Sloth at this point, so. I don't know. Give him a Benadryl, out for like 10 hours, can't cough. Can't cough, you can't sneeze. You take a Benadryl, you cannot cough if you're unconscious. So. Yeah, that's my take. But guys, if you want to watch a full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 4 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Whoa, Sloth is here. What was your first impression of Sloth when he appeared? Because I was just like, that is a big dude. And then it was just like, oh, he's sleepy. Also, the differences between Olivier and Alex Armstrong is it's quite harsh. Does it feel like they're related? Because it doesn't kind of feel like they're related, other than like looks and being blonde and all that. But yeah, her being the Ice Queen, yep, she's very cold. Stone cold, no muss, no fuss, none of your nonsense. Let's get to business. I appreciate that about her. And then also, I think, was she talking about Kimberly? Yeah, she was like, why would they let him out? He should be in jail. So it seems like she's kind of getting news later than everybody else, which, I mean, she's all the way in the north, so that might be how the wire works. I'm not sure. But I'm enjoying her, but I'm still saving how I truly, not how I truly feel. I'm saving putting a name on the emotion that she makes me feel. Because right now, she's scary as hell. But like, that's not like, is she, oh, I think she's awesome, or I think she's awful, or like I don't kind of have anything, but like the fact that she scares me means that I'm holding off reservation for fear of my life. But also because I think I need more than just the scary side. And I kind of got a little bit of that with Miles. And I'm hoping in the next episode I get even more with how she's going to handle Sloth and how she's going to handle Ed not telling her that information. I think there might be like some respect built there. And if that's the case, I'll be like, she's dope. Because right now, her design is gorgeous. I really love it. But I'm holding off my full, do I like her, don't I like her, what do I like about her kind of things until then. So guys, come back here for the next episode. It's probably going to be bonkers, and I'm really excited to watch it. So guys, I'll see you then. Bye.